This is called clever texting and Panini keypad. Basically, new technologies to allow you to type in all languages of India and the world on the existing mobile phone, phones like this, as well as phones like this, with no need of printed characters on the keypad. And yet, you can type very fast. It's a different kind of a company, but to put you at speed with what is so like, I mean, each one of us are familiar with T9, right? A usability technology. Now this one is far better than T9. I mean, it supports a whole lot of languages, doesn't require printed characters and so on. So I'll quickly come to what we do. See, I mean, today, we've got 5 billion phone users throughout the world, of which 3 billion, or the majority, are native writers in non-Latin scripts of the world. You know, languages like, if you see the breakdown, you have 1 billion in China, nearly 1 billion in India, Arab, Russia, and whole lot of countries in South Asia. Each one of these write in scripts which are not ABCD. They are like Hebrew, Arabic, Indian languages like Telugu, Tamil, and Chinese, and Russian, and things like that. So the Latin scripts are only 2 billion people. That's how the pie looks like, I mean, for the phone users of the world. And all of these languages are very poorly supported on the phone, or not supported at all. So you see, I mean, I'm sure I don't want you to go through the whole slide, but I just want to bring you to the picture that most of these languages are actually supported through multi-tap. You go tap, tap, tap to write a particular character. And Indian languages have about 70 characters. So the number of taps go to 7 or 9, which is completely unusable. And you have to do it from memory because there is no space on the face of the keypad to write those characters. And if you write one, you can't write the other. So if you write Malayalam, it's useless in the next province. So this is completely unusable. Even when you come to talk about the Latin script languages, which is on the right-hand side, you'd see that many of them, and in fact all of them, apart from English, use accents, diacritics, which are not supported on the QWERTY keypad and things like that. Now, you are not going to tell a German to stop writing U when he writes Müller, U with an umlaut. It's unacceptable. So that's the case with all languages. So even though Latin scripts appear to a whole lot of us well supported, but they are not actually well supported. So what is this technology? This is a unique kind of a technology that allows you to write in all languages of the world on the existing basic phone without printed characters, but with unprecedented speed, ease, and comfort, and with single key presses, no multi-tap. This one is based on a predictive texting, which is based on linguistics. It's not based on any dictionary or anything of that sort, and we'll come to it very quickly. What does it look like? This is what it looks like. If you look on the right-hand side of this screen, many of you, I mean, are familiar with this particular language, which is Hindi in this particular case. And as you can see, there is a bunch of characters which are on the screen. What this keypad does is it constantly responds to what you're doing and predicts characters and throws them up on the screen intelligently. And the user could just choose it. Like on this phone right now, there's a bunch of characters here, and if whichever I want to write, I just press the indicated key. You know, this is on the same form factor. It's a 3x4 matrix on the screen, which follows the ITUT keypad. So if I have to press no, which is here on the top left, I mean the bottom right corner, you'd press the hash key, right? And as soon as you do that, the system would change with a fresh prediction of the characters that you're most likely to be writing. And most likely to be writing actually comes from corpus research. You take a whole lot of text of a particular language, mine it, and you pre-estimate the statistical probabilities, the combinatorial probabilities for each language. And this is how a complex language like Indian languages and other Abhiguda languages, which have got matras and bindis and all that suddenly come up in complex ways, get extremely well supported. And it's easy to demonstrate that I could be writing in Hindi on my phone faster than you can write in English on your phone. It's hard to believe, but we have a stall and you're most welcome to visit and we can show it to you. So it's about the accuracy of the prediction, that no matter what you're trying to write, whether it's a dictionary word or a non-dictionary word, the prediction is pretty uncanny. And the beauty is that this is the same model even when it comes to a touchscreen phone. So through the usability ramp, there is no fresh learning. Whatever you have learned, or the usability that you've adopted for a touchscreen phone, you go, I mean, for a normal basic phone, which a lot of that part of the developing world uses, but you go on to the touchscreen phone even simpler. So I hope most of you understood what this is. This is actually most well explained in a video, but this is, I'm trying my best to explain it through pictures. And this has been developed for a whole lot of languages. This is on the right-hand side, a whole lot of Indian languages, which is known as the Panini keypad. It's all running on this phone, for the iPhone, for the Java phone, for the Android phone, and so on. And also for iPhone, also for a whole lot of global languages like English, Spanish, Portuguese, Arabic, French, Russian, Hebrew, Finnish, Swahili, Korean, and ongoing work for Chinese and Japanese with extremely promising, whatever we're looking at, it appears very promising. We are sure we'll be able to deliver. And the beauty is that I just tried to mention to you about statistical correlation and things like that. I mean, such a strategy is not going to work unless the languages are correlated, which in this case they are. Because we have found that all languages of the world are extremely correlated. So I'll just quickly go through this. So this is called clever texting. The advantages are that it's single key press, ergonomic, all scripts on the same phone, no printed keypads, so therefore you can have recycling of the phones easily. Okay? Based on linguistics, dictionary-less, works on basic phone. But the best part is it's also useful for other devices. It's not necessary. We've had a great deal of traction so far. All the handset manufacturers of the world are aware of us. We are offering this for download from our website. We see about 10,000 downloads every day. We also see paid sales from a whole lot of app stores. And we are a member of the International Telecommunication Union. And every phone manufacturer is currently engaged. There is hardly any competition. I've just put up this slide, but as you know, the whole lot of things are there for Latin languages, auto-completion, auto things like that. But for the whole world of non-Latin languages, there's hardly anything. Of course, there is a little bit of indigenous technology when it comes to particular languages, but here is one usability that fits all. Revenue models, sales from App Store, licensing to handset manufacturer, operated tie-ups, custom solutions to government and enterprise, integrated API to other applications. I mean, whatever we have developed, you can fit in. Suppose you're writing a chat application and you say, hey, I want to put the power of languages within it. We already have the prototypes ready where you can plug in this technology and support other languages of the world. I'm Major Abhijit Bhattacharya. I was in the Armed Forces of India in the signals, so I'm a telecom engineer. We are a very small team with just 10-15 people. We are based out of a technology incubator in Delhi. And in India, we have some reputation. And this is the first time I have come to the Silicon Valley to stamp our arrival here. As you are seeing, this is a technology, this is nice. And we are pretty sure that in a while you will see a whole lot of Latin languages actually being supported like this. And then you will know that this is the first time you saw it here. Thank you.